Good afternoon. Hmm. Hope everybody is doing well, blessed, and in good health. Yeah, everybody's good on this side. I know it has been a minute, quite a minute. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure things out. These past couple of months have been full of life, I can say. Just life. I don't even know where to begin, where to end, where to. Still trying to process. I just felt like I needed to kind of connect right here, and I don't know. I don't even know. I cannot find the words. It's going to be a little bit of a kind of random, but not so random. It's a lot of thoughts been going through my head, and a lot of conversations with people and things like that. But in general, it's just life. Why have I been absent from social media, from everything? The truth is just life. I have gotten to a point where I've grown up tremendously, and just I'm one of those in the first place that is more of an observer. Despite what you all see, I come on here, I can speak my truth or what have you, but I am more of an observer. I'm just in the cut, um, because what I have learned growing up is life. Life just is. Circumstance, situations happen, and ultimately we come out on the other side. And I know sometimes things just don't. In the moment when things happen, people panic and react, and it's horrible. It's the worst situation, but truly, when you look back, it's not. I have come through so very much, and yeah, and I think just every experience brings you a renewed spirit where it should, and just a newfound path. They used to say, what don't kill you gonna make you stronger. Yeah, I've been through the trenches, y'all, just like everybody else. Nothing different, nothing new. It's not how you go into it, it's how you come out of it. That's what it is. Every situation, I'm not saying I'm any different, but when things do happen, I'm looking for the other side. How is this going to play out? What am I going to do? I don't know. I can't control it, whether it's good, bad, whatever, but I always know that I come out, and ultimately I'm still here. So there's a blessing right there. And that's really what I like to bring when I'm here: positivity and light. Being absent from social media, it's a lot. I'm not knocking anybody, but it's a lot every day just dealing with whatever is going on, in your own family, let alone what's going on in the world. If I have my own things going on, I cannot deal with anybody else's, whatever. Not that I don't empathize and sympathize with them, but I'm not glued to social media, y'all. I'm really not. Um, life, life is too short. It is very, very short. Whether we want to realize that or not, just thinking back over just this year, things that have happened, things have milestones. Sometimes we don't even, things happen every day and we don't even realize it. It's just mundane to us. We don't think this might be the last. This might be the last. We just take it for granted. And I just thought my kids turned 12. And I'm thinking, 12? 12. Like 12. That means 12 years have passed. And I'm like, what the freak? 12. Like, I mean, you see them every day. Life is, but when you think about that in years, that's over a decade. And I'm like, have I put my best? Am I 12? I've taken care of business in 12 years, but just to think 12. And I was just telling my husband, I said, we have more years behind us than we have in front of us. And he was just like, what? Yeah. When you think of it, yeah. We've been together longer than we've been with our parents. And the time in front of us, we have to continue to really focus on ourselves, take care of ourselves. Because before we know it, it'll be another 12, 13 years. And I'm like, wow, y'all are grown. Like, when did that happen? Am I asleep? That's why when it comes to this social media, this other stuff I'm taking care of, I'm trying to handle up before I leave this earth. Honestly, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm not here. It's not because I don't care about anybody. Um, I think about all of you that have followed us throughout the years, followed me, talked to me, gotten to know me. I do, but reality, tomorrow is not promised at all. And I know not everybody thinks that way, or even, I don't know. I'm not saying it's something you need to dwell on, but then again, make every day count. It's people that didn't wake up this morning, and yeah, and they probably said, "Oh, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna do this next week. I'm gonna do this next month," and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to live my best life every freaking day, every second, cause I don't know. I have no idea. We just don't know. The world is in chaos, and if you from my generation, you will hear this a lot from the elders. We living in our last days. We are living in our last days. That is true. If long time ago when I used to hear that, I'd just be like, okay, what that's supposed to mean? What? Yeah. And I'm smiling, but I mean, seriously, back then you know everything, but you don't know nothing. Um, living in our last days, and that's I don't know. It's a blessing and it's a curse. It's kind of scary because it's like, did you were sent here? Did you fulfill your destiny? And before the clock ran out. So I'm trying to be a good steward in life and do what I need to do. I like I said, try to bring and share the good, the positive things that will maybe motivate somebody to branch out, do something you haven't done or something like that. It's never a show type thing. I'm definitely not trying to show off. I don't want to come across as boastful, any of that. I'm not one of those type of people. I share what I share, and that's what it is. I think I'm one of those types where you can tell if it's what am I trying to say? If it's authentic, and what I get and what I give, I have always gotten from you all. Like I said, the ones that have been here is you are very authentic. That I appreciate. Um, that right there, I am, and I'm not just saying that. I'm humbly speaking that because to me that's a big deal when you are authentic with people. Um, I don't I don't want my name written down in the book as somebody that was not. Yeah. If you cannot be authentic and real with people, what do you have? I mean, because in reality, what can people do to you? Nothing. What are they gonna do? Not be your friend? Not. I don't. I'm not one of those. I don't need. Um, I'm not needy like that. Yeah. I don't know how to explain that because I'm not one of those type of people. I'm not here for views and clicks and likes and hearts and all of those type of things. Either you watch or you don't. You take the message, receive it, do something with it or not. If you're here, obviously it's because you're getting something. To be vulnerable like this is it does say a lot as well. I get it, but a lot of people come on social media and they're not, authentic, and they may be vulnerable. They may just be looking for, all the attention and stuff like that. I am the most reserved person you probably would ever know. I Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm still here. Kinda. I don't know. I'm just like I'm not. I'm open, but I'm not. I'm very shy. I can say I'm more of an observer. But I had two. Actually, I had one thing. I just wanted to come in and just talk about some things and just, I don't know. The time. I just cannot figure out when was a good time. And it wasn't not figuring out. I had to pray about this. I've been absent. I'll let you all know what happened a few months back. And it kind of tore me up in a way that I'm still trying to process it. And coming on here or any, social media is not the way. And that's what a lot of people do when they go through things. They try to run the social media for. That's not how you do that. I've been through this before, and grieving is something that is gradual, and coming on social media is not a way to deal with it. It's just not. And I mean, some people they think, but hopefully eventually they will learn that nobody on here can help you through grief, through true trauma. They can offer words of encouragement, words of endearment, prayers, and things like that. And genuine is all get up. but that's not going to help you. You have to search your heart. And it has to be done with true intentions. And so dealing with this grief and this trauma, um, I just, had to shut everything out and just take a moment. It was just a reality check. And like I said, I don't know, I have been posting every day. I did not sign up for any Vlogmas or anything. In fact, I didn't post anything last night. I appreciate those of you that have been watching. There's really, I don't know. I didn't, I had to come from my heart. And if I don't feel like it's from my heart, I'm not putting anything up. It's not worth it. I live just like everybody else day to day, do the same stuff as everybody else. I don't want to come on here trying to show you this and that, and it's just regular stuff. And not that I have better things or other things. Everybody's the same, but I don't know the inspiration behind it. I don't want to come across as uh, being. I don't want that influencer title. I just don't idolize me. Don't ever idolize anybody. That's the wrong. I think that's really what I'm saying. Don't do that. You search your heart and ask for guidance. It's okay to like people and appreciate them on social media, but when it becomes idolatry, mm-mm. Don't like me because I'm showing you this and that, what I have, what I don't have, whatever. That's not genuine. Um, I'm sitting on my bed. I'll just use this as an example. I'm a regular person. I didn't share this bed, this mattress. I've had this mattress for the better part of the year, and it is not a sponsorship. I want to say that I had seen all, and it had nothing. This had nothing to do with anybody else because I really didn't start seeing the stuff until after we had purchased. But this is a very expensive mattress, and in fact, we ended up getting the top of the line. What I have seen with these sponsorships are the lower grades, and the deal is no, these people did not reach out to me. I didn't reach out to them and say, "Hey, I'm gonna shout you out" or what have you. But I have seen it, and I have seen the videos of the people and and yes, is this, is that, is this, how good it is, and what have you. And if you click this link, you get this discount. And I just, I was taught it, yeah, just yeah. Anyway, Danny. The the deal. The deal with the link. There is no deal, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that. There is no deal. You have to be careful what you see, especially when it comes to these sponsorships. I would never, and that's a lot of people have asked, why haven't you? If I'm not riding with it, I'm not getting ready to show y'all and tell y'all for some coins. It doesn't work like that. I'm blessed. Okay. I have to be authentic. Yeah, I'm just not. But there is no deal that they're giving you. It's the same whatever. Oh, you're gonna get a free XYZ or two or whatever, and you're gonna get this percentage off. That's the regular deal. You can go through the, site and buy the stuff yourself, and that's what we did. Okay, mind you, I paid this 3 grand because we just got tired of our back hurting. I mean, a mattress is something that that's something that you should want to have good. I mean, it has to do with your health. So, anyway, yeah, I said, and people didn't throw us no coins to do this, but yeah, Anyway, I can say sleep is a whole lot better. I'm not gassing it. I cannot speak for the other grades because this, like I said, this is the premium luxury grade. And is it worth? Yeah, because I've had worse. Yeah, I've had worse. Like I said, nobody influenced me. Nobody, no reviews or anything that I saw. But again, it's about being authentic and true. You don't always click that. There's so much stuff that I see, these things that people are into, and it's not that I'm not into it. I'm just not getting ready to promote all that. I gotta be true and real. Because at the end of the day, do I want to go out like that? Is that my legacy? No. Mm-mm. Not at all. But let me see. How am I gonna come into two little stories? I think since I'm on this part, I'm gonna go on and say this. Having a conversation with somebody, and I listen and I value people a lot. You know, a lot of people have their opinions about me, about us, about whatever. I've heard some things over, gotten comments over the years. Oh, you changed. You used to do this. You used to do that. I haven't changed. I never did. I've been the same person. I've never lied, deceived, or anything, anybody on here or anywhere. Because I'm just like I said, what are you going to do to me? Not be my friend? I have half y'all on here don't even know me. I don't know you from Adam. You probably never will. Some people, yeah. It don't take this as, I have an attitude. I'm not. I'm just being real. But there are people that actually know me and watch me and know my life and family and for real. So I'm not getting ready to say this and that when it's people that really know me, know us. But yeah, this was coming from somebody that knows me and everything and very well. And I don't know. It was a lot said. I'm not going to repeat that because y'all know that's not my place. But it came down to the statement is of you're rich. And I'm just like pondering, where is this coming from? And I'm listening, to the conversation. You're rich, you're this, that you have, and I'm just like, so because I'm rich, and I'm gonna put that in air quotes, I don't struggle, I don't have feelings, I don't have problems. Everything's fine. I don't cry sometimes. Yeah. I had to ask several times for clarification. Because I'm like, again, people on social media, people in real life, I don't know, just people have opinions and ideas without really knowing, or, they may know some truth, but these opinions and ideas, and I don't know, I never judge anybody based on things just like that because everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And I'm just thinking the person that said that knows. Like, how could you say something like that and really think that that is the case? And I'm just, when it was more tears and struggle and strife, whether that statement is true or not, in my life, even like I said, if it is true or not, to get to that point. Do you know what the heck I have been through? You do know this and have the audacity and the things that I'm still going through. Like, and it's not like I'm saying, oh well, because I'm not above anybody. I'm not at all. And I'm like, is that really what you think of me? And it just makes me question when I come on here and people say things. I've heard some things and seen some comments and things like that. And I'm like, is that really what you think? And that's, you say things to other people, watch, other things and comment. And is that really what you think of people? What you see? You see a little bit of these people's lives, and it's mostly narrated to fit what they want to show you. Mm-mm. I don't have time to be what you call that, editing this and all of that. Y'all have seen so many live everything and just totally live. I don't cut that, edit it, script it, call nobody, hey, don't say this, don't have time for that. I don't. Who does that? I not me. That's why I barely can get the vlogs up now, because I don't have time for that. It's the people that hire people to do all this, and I got a real job. I got to work. I got a real career, real business. I don't have time for all that. Not to say I'm not in it, but you're gonna get the real and raw over here. Yeah, just the conversation and just listening to what this person is saying about me, and I'm just like, okay, so this relationship over the years is questionable. Not that I didn't know it was questionable, but it's questionable, because I was taught you trust nobody. I'm like, so you really wasn't checking for me like that, but I already knew that. When I'm, in a friendship, relationship, whatever, with people, I'm there. I'm genuine. I'm checking for you. I'm not. I don't have time to be fake. Um, yeah. But I could not believe that, and I'm just like, is this, people think money makes you, y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I said that status. Mm-mm. It means nothing. What it means is you work. That means you're disciplined, and that's something I have always spoke about, is being disciplined. How disciplined are you? It's a discipline. It is a discipline. Just random conversation in here, and we talk about how this 2020 affected us and how it's affecting the world, and life still today, and things that if the discipline was not there, what could have happened. It's not to say we're different from other people, we're above anybody else or whatever. It's plenty of people that made it through and are still making it through. It's a discipline. Some people can do it and some people cannot, and that's just how it is. Doesn't make us any better. It's just that we have been through some things and we learned lessons that really stuck. When you go through the trenches and you really come out on the other side and you learn from that experience. See, it's what's going to happen on the other side, and you learn. That's how you get over the next hurdle. Because I wasn't so sure going through this thing, having to, being essential. We all at work, essential workers. Everybody else was sitting at home. Oh my gosh, we stuck in the house. We can't go anywhere. It's on lockdown. It's this, it's that. I can't. We was at work. Like, why we can't be at home? We want to bond with our family, and we working. Like, uh, It's a blessing, not being able to, struggle, to worry about the bills and the mortgage and all this stuff. It's unfortunate people still going through it, losing this and that, and okay, but that was a struggle. Just like in tears going to work when everybody at home, you got to, leave your kids and all kind of stuff, knowing everybody else is just sitting. No, glitz and glams. Like I said, it doesn't mean that I don't go through things just because I sit on this side. Or like you say, you see where I'm living. You know what I'm living in, what I'm driving, and things like that. How I'm my appearance. Hmm. I just don't. I don't know. I guess again, that's why I'm more on the reserve side. I don't. I don't have anything to hide. I can. I mean, too many people know me. I'm not a. What am I hiding? Who am I hiding from? Nobody. Nobody can do anything to me. At the same time, if you there for me, you checking for me, you some stuff is just not necessary. I mean, I don't know, but again, I do understand everybody's entitled to their own opinions and their own thoughts. But when it is kind of preposterous, I don't know, that's what throws me back. But yeah, anywho, glasses off. Let me get to the next part of my little kind of where I've been, what I've been going through. Mm, mm, mm. Alrighty then. So, my shades are dark, y'all. Very dark. Alright, I'm not gonna put this on my head too long. But y'all, alright. So on the real. I'm being very serious. That's why I did this. Y'all just imagine I'm in black. I mean, I got on my pock right here. It's black enough. But on the real, this is where I have been. This is where I left off. There was no lives, no nothing. I think I probably dropped a couple of vlogs and that was it. But this is where I was at in August. I walked into the church. You all know we lost my grandmother, and my grandmother was my world. It did some things to me that I don't know. I'm just, it's days where I can't even wrap myself around. Like I said, we living in our last days. My grandmother had just made 92 years old. There wasn't a thing in the world that I couldn't go to her with, or she didn't know. It was just a wisdom that, mm, I don't know, it's just that bond, that relationship. And even just sitting there listening to, in the service, a lot of people were saying the exact same things, the conversations, the phone calls, I think a few years ago I even let you guys in on something, and I'm gonna pull that clip one day. I had recorded her in the live conversation, and I'm grateful I did that. But this is me, okay? This is me. So a lot of stuff was going on like normal, and I mean, I had literally just came back in town. I was in Houston. And then I don't know, for some reason I just didn't feel too good. Just kind of like cold or something sort of. I don't know. I had been doing a lot. So I was kind of trying to rest, and it just, that the trip did not turn out the way I expected, but I had to push on. But I came back, and it was still a lot of stuff to be done. 1st of August, and I was just extremely, extremely busy. And I said to myself, oh, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna get back into the videos, just as soon as this calm down, when I get past this point, I'll be able to do it. Well, I got a phone call. And that phone call, I knew in that moment. And I just thought, panic set in. What am I going to, this is a lot. Everything just stopped. It just stopped. All the plans, everything just stopped. And I was just like, okay. And it didn't really hit me until it took a minute to hit me. And I'm saying all the stuff because immediately I had to make plans, because this is, 10 hours, 9 hours away. And I'm like, this is not no small task. I got to do all of this, clothes, everything, just quick. So I'm like, how am I going to pull this off? So first of all, I got my hair done now. But anywho, I was in the middle, because it was the end of summer. No, not in the middle, in the end of a hairstyle. So that was an issue number one. My hair needed to be done, and that was the next thing on my agenda. And I thought, oh my goodness, I have to go out like this. So that's, yeah, I had to wear my hat, because they was like, Mom, you gonna really, I didn't have no choice. I'm like, I'm cool. It's not about the looks. I'm cool. I'm throw a hat on. I'm be okay. It's family. Anyway, so I'm gonna shorten this up. But basically, this is how I went into the service. Okay, I went into my service just like this. And I was tired. I had to do the driving by myself after collecting all of this, the my children. That was, yeah, and I was tired, and just going to the country, and no sleep, when you get there. I was tired. So for one, I need to, I don't need everybody to see I'm tired. But y'all, in all seriousness, if y'all know a black people service, yeah, yeah. Anywho, it was supposed to be short and sweet and all of that and everything. And I don't know, it must have been about, we got in there about 11. And about 12:05, I'm looking like, okay, what's going on? Y'all, I was tired. Everybody was tired. But I'm nodding. I can feel myself nodding. Thank goodness I got my shades on, because nobody can see what's going on, right? Everybody's sitting next to me. But, yeah. Anywho, no disrespect to my grandma or anything like that, but, and I don't know, probably about 12:20, this man is saying, I'm going, I'm wrapping up. I was supposed to wrap up, and I'm just like, okay. And a couple more minutes, and I don't know if I'm just kind of zoned out for a minute, but I'm looking like, okay, time. Everybody's looking like time. It's 130 degrees in the country, okay? But time. Y'all, I promise you, I wanted to say at this point, sir, man, pastor, reverend, can you hurry up, please, for we all fall dead up in here. Like, I'm being very serious. Because at this point, we was over it. We were so over it. We all gonna fall dead in a minute. And I'm like, about to, I know it was not my grandmother' last wishes to have one more church service. I know it wasn't. Like I said, no disrespect, but I know it wasn't. This man was all off on something else, like, and then he gonna say, "Well, come back to yeah, come back tomorrow. This Sunday. This not what we doing. We all gonna fall dead if you don't hurry up." Yeah, my daddy was looking like, yeah. Anywho, that right there, we tried to do an amazing send off. Yeah, it was beautiful. But sometimes, yeah, we go through some stuff. Like I said, people don't know. You telling me I'm this and that, and I'm up in here like this, you know, undercover. Like, mm, you know, it was a true experience. That right there was a true experience. Just the whole situation. It just, like I said, it just did something, and I could not even just totally process. Just, I think I was mainly living off of adrenaline for a long time. When we came back, let's see, that must have been 3, 4 days. I don't know, but driving that what 18 hours and really not sleeping, trying to do all the things, and family, and it was just a lot. I think it took until Friday. That Friday, we made it back on a Monday. That Friday, that I finally just, and that was it. Um, not that I don't love my hat. Everybody love my hat, love my shades, but I just said, you know what? I'm tired. I cannot help anybody. I made sure everybody had what they needed, and if they didn't, too bad, cause I was done. I didn't have anything else to give at that point. It was 8:15. That's what I remember. It was 8:15 that Friday night. I was out. I have not gone to sleep, bed, anything like that in ever. I'm a person that gets up during the night multiple times. When I woke up like I didn't know. I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I picked up my phone just for the clock, and because that's not something I do when I get up. But I looked at the clock. No, I said it was 8:15. It was not 8:15 when I went to sleep. It was 8:51. When I woke up, it was 8:15 in the morning. So I went out and I went out. I was that drained. And so I'm just like, that right there told me that life was kicking my behind during that time. I was going through so much, so much, so much that I did not even, just slowing down. There was no way I could come and be present on social media checking this and that, because I was so busy I did not even realize how extremely tired I really was. So again, that kind of just made me um, stop, pause, and just keep reflecting, because I had always been, one for not gravitating towards social media like this. But it just really put a lot more things in perspective at that point. I'm just looking, excuse me, I'm looking. storming, and it looks, I mean, it's overcast, but it looks kind of pretty outside. Um, so yeah, that's, like I said, even though I had on my cover, I'm still me. I'm still the same person. Nothing changed. No amount of money made me not go in there without those things. Um, None of that. And so that's why I said when that person made that statement, I'm just like, so that mean I'm not struggling. I'm not. I don't cry. I don't have down days. I don't. I don't know. I don't. I didn't understand that. I can't really comprehend. And I just, I hope and pray that nobody really thinks that way for anybody um, that's in that situation, or you think is in that situation, because it doesn't matter what you see, how I come across to you, or whatever. You, with my shades and my hat, you still know it was me. You still gonna know it was me, whether I'm coming across here. And like I always tell people, you can tell when people are real and when they're not. No matter what kind of talk, live, vlog, whatever they're doing, you can still tell what if they're genuine or not. I think it's just, it was that person thing. Um, I don't know if it's jealousy, if it's, I don't know, because I've never shown any sort of distaste or what am I trying to say? Superiority over anybody that is not in an equal situation or circumstance than myself or family, any of that. I don't know where that's coming from, because like I said, y'all don't know, nobody knows how many trials and tribulations. Somebody asked me a while ago, how do I deal with stuff, and I just said, you over here, I basically have to stay on my knees. If anything, I'm not on here because you don't want to see all the bags and tears, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. Whether they're sad tears or happy tears or what have you, I bleed like everybody else. I have just learned, okay, everything does not need to be displayed upon, social media and things like that. I don't need to tell you all this and receive all of this. I don't need all of that. It's like I said, it's how you come out of it, what you see on the other side. If you need people, people are not going to bring you through. That's just not, you need to, again, search your heart. People don't even know how to bring their own selves through their circumstances, situations, you know, good, bad, whatever. It's financial. A lot of people still today, I'm just my prayer, my hope. I know y'all see that these gas prices have gone down. People have lost their minds, their natural minds. It's the same, and this is something I didn't want to speak on, and I said, again to this person, because it kind of became financial, but I said, the gas people have just in the past month, since the gas has decreased, people, oh, okay, I guess I can't, Christmas, we could do Christmas, because a while ago I already said Christmas. What? Who? Nobody is nobody. Thanksgiving, what? Yeah, that's a whole nother story. But now people, oh, the gas has gone down. I guess I can, put this money towards Christmas presents. All I have to say is you are foolish. Very foolish. You finna have a lit Christmas? Come January 1st, your vine gonna be lit up. Because them prices finna go back up on that gas. That's the money y'all should be saving. So while this person is looking at me like I'm very, I'm rich, it's because we didn't spend the money. That's how people keep money, you know? And I'm not even, I can't even, I don't claim rich. I don't say that. But the way to keep the money is to not spend it. When you see these sales, like I don't see this stuff like y'all, what do people share? Bath and Body Works, what have you, all this, uh, uh, whatever, people gravitating towards Targets, I don't know, whatever. I see that same stuff. And I just said to myself, oh, okay, if I buy this, I'm gonna save this. If I buy, this $9.95 versus this much. So if I only spend this much, and then I said to myself, if I don't spend nothing, I'm gonna have everything. Why would I wanna? Yeah, that's how I think. Cause them sales be happening all the time. Yeah. That's the difference between me and other people. But I seriously hope this economy. I don't know if y'all have not waken up at this point. I don't know what to tell you. It's still worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to continue. The gas prices. I'm cool. Y'all complain about gas, man. Fuel. No, no, no. You want to spend 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grand in a week? Cause that's what we do. That's how we roll it over here. We're not complaining though. For the person that want to call, I'm rich or we rich or what have you. But that's what we have to do. Yeah. Unfortunate, it sucks. But that's life. If anybody should be crying over that, yeah, yeah. I'm crying. Yeah, just go do it. The grocery store prices, I'm not showing y'all, I don't. The last time I did a budget on the groceries, or not even a budget, I just kind of figured out what it was, and that was before all this 2020. It was about at 1,500. Now we pretty much at a cool, probably 18, 2 grand, I don't know. Something like that a month. Are we complaining? Are we struggling? No. I can go get what I need. I'm not pinching pennies, none of that. It's because I have a discipline. Are you hating? Why you hating? Don't hate. Don't. I have said all along, this is how to do it. I can only be as authentic as I can. Share the good, the encouragement, the how to. Like I said, when I come and if it's a purchase or something, I'm spending, $1, it's always 3 or 4 to back that. Not, oh, well, I'm going to get this next week or I'm going to get this tomorrow so I can. That's not how you do things. That's not, that's the broke people mentality. Mm. Yeah, I truly, we really feel for people these days to see and know that, it is a struggle and not to say, we wouldn't, all it takes is one circumstance, one situation to change anything. So again, we're not looking at ourselves as uh, unique, um, above anybody or any of that. It's just social media. Watching social media and trying to keep up, it's like keep up with the Joneses. For what? For what? Because what you see most of the time is a facade. It's a whole facade. People cannot, and they won't be vulnerable like this. A lot of people will not get on and share some real, where people that know you can vouch and say, they being real. I know them, they being real. It's more, well, them people don't know me. I can tell them anything. Um, whatever. I have to answer to somebody higher, you know. So just to keep me from, running the race and whatnot. Like I said, I have to check myself before I come to any type of social media, say anything, post anything, do anything, share anything. Me. uh, yeah. But I just, like I said, just I do appreciate, those of you that have been here, are been here, do understand where I'm coming from, where we're coming from. And I can speak on everybody, even though I'm the only one in front of you right now. And really, there's, sometimes a difference of opinion on certain things. Some people, that's my family, but we don't always see eye to eye because we're people. We're not supposed to. We have different points of view, but that does not mean we can agree. We can't agree to disagree. It's the common that we have. We have a common, and that's what keeps you grounded. And you keep your eye on the prize. And yeah. So for those that think that they're missing something, I'm hiding something. I'm not. I mean, I'm being as real can be, and I don't. Honestly, I don't owe anybody anything. That's the thing. I don't. I never have. Like I said, I appreciate the communication, the conversations, the views and things like that. But I don't owe anyone anything. I'm just. This is a method for me. Usually, I have a message, and it's a message not solely based on myself. It's something I'm seeing, and it's just something I need to deliver. Sometimes it's, in my opinion, um, maybe I would have a lot more to say. I don't know. It's a lot of things that I disagree with. I see things differently, anyways. But maybe if I was just speaking, you know, on my behalf, I might have a little more to say. I don't know. But then again, maybe not. Because again, I'm like, who's listening? And does it really matter? I don't know. I don't even know if this made sense. I'm just letting you know where I'm coming from, where I've been, and people's, thoughts and opinions on me and my family. and how we're being viewed. That's what it is. Because I have seen, some stuff, and it's not good. Social media is not, it's a beast, especially for um, families. Children are innocent, and y'all know these kids around here. If you come for my kids, you just took it somewhere you shouldn't have. So, yeah, everything is not made to be shown and displayed on social media, and everything. The things that I see, sometimes I wish, and that's why I'm very conscious of what I view, whether it's social media or what I'm reading or the news or whatever, because I can't unsee it. And I have to think about how it affects me. And that's the same thing why I don't let my kids just loose on everything, because everything has an effect. There's a lot of things that have happened since I last spoke to you all, and I just have not shared. It's just not the time or the place. I don't know if it'll ever happen. But I do think about the effects and things, and I think that it has a lot to do with people in general in their life. The tone. You set a tone for your life. That 92 years sounds really well, really swell. My other grandmother is 98 years old today, still living. I'm getting ready to go see her. Okay? I cannot wait. 98. That's a blessing. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do anybody wrong, do all of this and that, telling people this and that. That's not going to help me get to them 98 years, because my goodness, they didn't do it, and I'm not about to do it either. Not at all. So, clean these glasses. Anywho, I appreciate, the I don't know what's going on with these comments. If you made it this far, if the comments are enabled, disabled, I don't know what they do over here. Every time I do something, they do something different. So I have no idea how this thing is really working anymore. These platforms have just gone totally different. But like I said, I do appreciate sharing things that I feel that are beneficial for the most part. Of course, I'm gonna, just throw in some, excuse me, some random, if I'm showing something I purchased or something like that. That's just to show you, because a lot of people have been here since I started this channel, and they just generally, the cooking, was curious about what I cooked, how I shopped, um, how I, the clothing and how that works. So that's really what I've been doing all along. Nothing has changed. Nothing will change. Um, I don't know. I'm a regular person. Who's texting me? I don't put myself above anybody else. I don't know what I want to see. I've always asked. I'm open. Um, yeah, but yesterday there was nothing. I don't even know. I've done this, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything today. I don't even know if I have any footage. Well, actually, I know I do. I have plenty of footage. I don't know if I want to share it, but I don't know what's coming next. Just don't know what you guys want to see. I didn't do anything but clean up. That's what I've been doing, because it's time to get up out of here, and I'm not trying to come back to a whole bunch of mess. The New Year's is coming, and I need to have everything in its place and all of that. So by the time I come back, yeah. But I can say whatever I'm putting up or whatever is going to stop, because there is no internet stability where we going. So, yeah. I have never shared that. I'm going to share that one day. I thought about putting that up, but it's just so many clips and, I don't know. But I do have some footage. But yeah, I know this is gonna stop. I'm not going to some of the stuff has been what do you call it, scheduled. I'm not pre-scheduling if I'm not doing anything or I don't have anything. Not because I don't care. I'm just not putting anything up. To be honest, I'm tired. I was tired last night. I was like, let me pull out and put up. And I said, you know what? No, I'm not getting ready to do that. Nope, not at all. Like I said, the vlogs that have gone up, the hauls or whatever, I do have something. And I'm not getting ready to deal with it right now. Um, yeah, the Gap. It's another Gap haul. And I told you guys, if you watched last week, that the rest of the stuff was coming. And it's sitting. Because I don't know. It's time to pack. I do need some of that stuff. They need some. But it's just not where I'm at. If you want to see me cleaning up the house, that's what you're going to see. I'll turn on the camera, let you see me clean up the house. I don't know if that's something interesting or not. Mm-hmm. Doing that or working, and I don't know. Hmm. I think that's about it. I really do. I think that's about it. I just, want to say stay encouraged, stay blessed, and don't always believe what you see. Don't pour in to people and social media. Don't get sucked in like that because what they're not showing you, it's very easy to show all the good, this and the that, but the vulnerability, nobody wants to show all that. Nobody wants to show the bad, the messy, the whatever. Nobody wants to show that because yeah, who wants to show that? But again, I'm a little different. I want to be able to look back and say, okay, I remember this time in my life. That was not such a good time in my life. And I was able to document. Like I thought about, and I'm going to go really, um, during the storms, the winter storms in Texas. I didn't even remember that whole incident. I didn't even remember vlogging until after it was said and done, and I was trying to catch the aftermath of what have you, um, and show a little bit of stuff. But honestly, I don't remember. And when I started that first vlog out, and I saw all the stuff I did, I was just like, wow, that was all a blur to me. But I'm glad that I had the I don't want to say the sense, but the foresight to go ahead and vlog some of this, because who knew? Who would ever imagine something like that? And just to where the mindset was, and then after it was over, where the mindset was, and the same thing with other people looking at their experience, because we all to Texas went through the same thing. Not everybody came out the same way, and I talked about how we were traumatized and still traumatized, and I don't even want to talk about what's happening now, but repeat, very possible. Very, 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 very possible. Are people, did they listen? Are they prepared this time? As much as they can be? I don't know. I have no idea. None. But when they bringing up the stories, it was 250 something lives lost during that storm. That's just like, we living in our last days. And people think it's weird because I don't go out at night. It's just something. I just do stuff different. I move different. So, yeah. Anyway, again, be encouraged, be blessed, and you'll get through. You will get through whatever it is. I'm trying to think, like, what. Just stay on your knees. Talk to yourself. I mean, talk. If you don't, I mean, there's a higher being. Hey, somebody, creator, whoever. That's where you need to, A lot of times I'm sitting here, I'm just talking to myself. That's it. I'm sorting things out, making plans, not plans, because you can't make plans. But that's why I'm not on social media. It's too much for my head. I can't. Uh, that's too much for me to comprehend. Too much indeed. But like I said, I will continue to come back. Hopefully, in the future, I will look back on this and just be like, yeah, I remember, I was going through all of this, and the grief, the tragedy, the whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I don't believe that I took that harder than anybody else or any of that. I am the oldest, one of the oldest grands. I was first granddaughter. So yeah, that yeah, it's grief. Grief is grief. Everybody go through grief. Um, but again, it just make you hug your children tighter. Hug your children tighter. Listen, pay attention to their conversations. I could go on. I'm not gonna go on. I'm ready to end this. It's been a while, but just pay attention. Pay attention. I'm so. That's another thing. I'm with my kids. That's I'm with my kids. Like I said in the beginning of this, there are a lot more years behind me than there are in front of me, and I still have quote small kids, and I'm trying to raise my kids to a point to whatever they are like growing and like little people and like it just they are amazing me. I have slowed down and put everything aside that I could and said no, I'm do not disturb. I'm with my kids. That's what I've been doing. So excuse me if I have not been on here. I've been absent. I'm present right where I need to be. That is the honest truth. I am present where I need to be. And that's what matters. No amount of money can buy me that. That's for sure. Anyway.